everyone, this is Lomi, and for the past week or so, I've been working on plans for redoing Rune's knees. I thought I would have it done this week, but it's ended up being more complicated than I expected because I don't want to alter the upper thigh, so all modifications have to be made to the lower leg and knee joint. Originally, I tried a couple different styles of peanut joints with the intention to add a string channel in the back of the knee, but because the lock in the back of the leg has to jut out so far, it wasn't any better than a single joint. I've been trying to find ways around it, but I think I'm going to have to rebuild a knee to use the original joint hinge for the fantasy legs. This will be more stable and should let him stand and have a full range of motion in his legs, but it'll be very hard to sculpt, and I've had a headache for about 5 days now, which isn't very helpful when it comes to figuring out difficult doll sculpting. Fortunately, I had a bit of reprieve in that the doll I was expecting made her appearance, after a brief accidental detour to another hobbyist located in New York. Denver Doll Emporium included a set of premium eyes as an apology gift. They're pretty neat, but I'm not sure who the maker is because it didn't include any labels. The stems on the back are little fishtails, which I've never seen before, so maybe one of you knows the maker? Either way, despite the doll's safe arrival and the extra eyes, I was a little bit nervous while opening this box because I had a lingering concern it might not be what it was supposed to be. I think I'm going to be worried about that a lot from now on. Fortunately, I don't have too many more dolls I want in my collection. There she is, and this time it's the right doll. She's a Minifee Chloe on the A-line body with the small B bust and cutie legs. Chloe is one of the most popular sculpts, and I already have her twice. Once as my Feeple 65 for all, and once as my little fee, Lulu. The idea for this one came from a friend who started getting the Minifees to be child versions of her doll characters. She told me I should do it too because they're really cute and then I would have another size to sew for. I told my sister that my friend was trying to convince me to do this really expensive bad idea, and she said it was a great idea and I should do it. So I gave in to peer pressure and added Chloe to my wish list. I know because it's Fairyland and because it has the accent over one of the E's that it's supposed to be Minifee, but I got my Feeple 65 first, and Feeple is a joke about people, so that ended up stuck in my head, and no matter what I do, they're always Minifee and Little Fee instead of Minifee and Little Fee, even though that makes more sense. Fortunately, I know I'm not the only person who does it wrong, so I guess it'll just be okay. I plan to modify her to have elf ears so she matches the others, and then she can pull double duty, either being a younger version of Faral or an older version of Lulu. But I hadn't planned to start saving for her until the end of the year at soonest. I've already made a couple doll purchases this year, so my self-imposed limit had been reached. So you can imagine my surprise when another friend sent me a receipt for an in-stock doll purchased from Denver Doll Emporium that happened to have the exact combination of body, legs, and bust that I wanted, but I hadn't mentioned that as any part of my plans. So I guess it was kind of meant to be. She's an incredible gift and a wonderful blessing, and I'm so grateful to have her. The similarity in proportions between this size of doll and the Feeple 65 means I'll have a lot of patterns I should be able to easily revise and downsize to fit well. Evie made her 2 pairs of acrylic eyes, brown ones for when she's little Faral and purple ones for when she's bigger Lulu, and I made a quick outfit to hold her over for now. The patterns for the shirt and leggings were quick, but they fit really well, and they're now available on my website. I'll be making her some more suitable fantasy-themed outfits soon, but that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.